Hello everyone. I'm going to explain the gameplay and the rules of the card game called Little Master Chef from Prochu. 2 to 5 players can play this game. It's a deck building card game based on preparing dishes. The first player to prepare 3 complete dishes wins the game. The game comes with 110 cards in total and a rule book. Of the 110 cards, there are 4 quick rules cards. One can refer to these cards quickly to understand the gameplay and the rules of the game. Also, there are 4 on the menu cards which contains the list of dishes that can be prepared. For example, banana cereal, blueberry cereal, etc. The card also has the list of ingredients and equipment that are needed to prepare the dish along with the toppings that can be added. Toppings are not necessary to complete the dish but increase the royalty value of the dish. More on this later when we discuss about the royalty action card. Let's get into the gameplay. At the start of the game, set aside the quick rules cards and on the menu cards. Shuffle the rest of the cards thoroughly. Distribute 5 cards to each player. Rest of the cards form the draw pile. The youngest player starts the first turn and the turn goes anti-clockwise. On your turn. On a player's turn, the player has to take 2 cards from the draw pile and can play up to 3 cards. So what's exactly playing a card means? It means a player can add a coin card to the locker, or a player can add an ingredient or equipment card to a dish or start making one. Here I'm going to make salad or tomato soup. Or the player can actually drop an action card into the center pile and follow the instructions on the card. Here I have dropped a boon card. The instructions on the boon card says you get a chance to draw 2 extra cards from the pile. Optionally, I can add a topping to a completed dish. Yes, topping can only be added to a completed dish. The whole setup is my kitchen comprising of the locker and the dishes that are being prepared. Moving around the ingredient or equipment or topping cards in the kitchen to other dishes can be done anytime and not accounted as playing a card during the turn. Coin cards and locker. It's important to have a well-stocked locker. Coin cards are useful in paying opponents when opponents play action cards. In case one does not have enough coins to pay the amount, the player will have to pay with the ingredient or equipment or topping cards. To avoid this, we should keep a well-stocked locker. The number on the top left corner denotes the coin value of the card. In case there is no sufficient coin value in your kitchen, after paying with all cards, one does not have to pay the rest. One thing to keep in mind here is that a player can only pay from the cards that are in the kitchen and not from the hand. Action cards. As part of your turn, play Make My Day card and collect $5 from all the players. Boon. Play the card into the center pile and get a chance to draw 2 extra cards from the draw pile. Steal. Play the card into the center pile and steal an ingredient or equipment from any opponent's kitchen only if it's not a completed dish. One cannot steal an ingredient or equipment from a completed dish. Swap. Works similar to the steal card, only that one has to swap an ingredient or equipment from your kitchen with an ingredient or equipment from any opponent's kitchen only if it's not a completed dish. One cannot swap an ingredient or equipment from a completed dish. Royalty. Play the card into the center pile and collect royalty on one of the dishes in your kitchen. The royalty value of the card is mentioned in the bottom right corner. To find out the royalty value of a complete or incomplete dish, one has to sum up the royalty values of all the ingredients, equipment and toppings which are used to make the dish. The cumulative amount to be collected as royalty from all the players. So here I have a tomato card. As I have dropped royalty card, I can collect $1 as the royalty on this particular dish. And if one has a double it card, it can be used along with royalty card to double up the royalty to be collected. In that case, the royalty becomes $2. Break the rule. Play the card into the center pile and take a dish either incomplete or complete from any of the opponent's kitchen. Only one dish can be taken from an opponent's kitchen. Deny. Play the card into the center pile as a defense to all action cards. This is a card which can be played out of your turn to stop someone applying an action card on you. However, if one is using this card as part of the turn, the limit of playing maximum up to 3 cards is still valid. These are the different action cards and their functions. Few more things to keep in mind. One cannot have more than 7 cards in the hand. In case there are more than 7 cards in the hand, the player has to return the extra cards of the choice to the bottom of the draw pile. Magic Bites. These are wild cards which can be used for missing ingredient or equipment cards for the specific recipes that are mentioned on the card. For example, Magic Bite 4. It can be used for a missing ingredient or equipment to prepare salad or tomato soup. It cannot be substituted for a topping. That's all folks. I hope you enjoyed the video.